Howdy, partners. Welcome to this here Desk of Sports. I'm Morgan Beard.
And I'm Kelsey Winger. Morgan, everyone's caught up in the madness from the men's tournament, but the women started play yesterday, and LSU's very own PMAC is the host to the first two rounds.
This is true, Kelsey. While the men play at neutral sites, certain women's teams play host to some tournament games. One of those teams is the LSU Lady Tigers as they face 10th-seeded Georgia Tech. Now, with a rough end to the season, LSU needed to start the tourney off hot, as they did with a John Kinney opening three-pointer. You're going to see here in a little bit the Tigers, like I said, rough start to the end of the season, bowing out in the SEC tournament earlier than expected, but John Kinney getting the Tigers back on the right foot as the LSU Tigers started off hot. Danielle Ballard here started early and often as well as the Tigers jumped out to a 12-0 run to start the game against Georgia Tech. And after the timeout that Georgia Tech called early in the game, Ballard another one as she had 24 points in the night, but the best stat was her 17 rebounds. She's a guard, folks. But the person she was matched up against, Georgia Tech's all-time leading scorer, Tiana Marshall, right here with a layup, a part of her 20 points on the night. As Marshall and the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets tried to cut the deficit down, Marshall with another and one layup here to bring the Yellow Jackets within two. But it was not nearly enough as John Kinney, right here with the pass of her career, perhaps, to Teresa Plaisance with the easy layup as the Tigers started to pull away. Let's take another look at this in slow motion. One-handed pass, making it look easy, as John Kinney always does. Teresa Plaisance. After the game, John Kinney said, if Teresa Plaisance is running back door, you better reward her, and she did there with a bow on it. And right there, John Kinney ends the game for the Tigers. They pull away for the 98-78 victory over Georgia Tech. Now the Lady Tigers take on West Virginia Mountaineers for the second-round matchup here at the PMAC tomorrow. But after the game, John Kinney talked about Danielle Ballard's amazing 17-rebound night.
Dude, she's 17 rebounds. That's crazy from a guard. She played amazing. She set the tempo for us, for the entire team. Just goes to show what a talented player she is, and she can literally take over a game because she did.
Players are becoming who they have always been. They're just realizing it now, and better late than never. That's what I tell them. So I'm proud of this group for playing this game with high intensity for 40 minutes.
And the men are moving in on a tournament of their own, the NIT, after a first-round win against San Francisco last week. Tonight, the Tigers face head coach Larry Brown and the SMU Mustangs for a Sweet 16 battle in the Moody Coliseum. SMU's only home loss of the season was to Louisville, and LSU is going for their third straight win on the road tonight. Tip-off is set for 8 o'clock, which is just under 2 hours away on ESPN.
And the LSU baseball team got their first home SEC series underway this Friday at Alex Box Stadium versus Georgia. The Tigers were technically undefeated over the weekend as LSU used superb pitching from Aaron Nola to get a 4-0 shutout win on Friday night. The junior improved his record to 5-0 and his ERA to .22. The Tigers also got a dazzling outing from Jared Poche on Saturday in a low-scoring 2-1 win. Yet on Sunday, due to Georgia's travel constrictions, the game ended after 13 innings, tied 2-2. The Tigers hit the road to play in Tulane tomorrow night in New Orleans.
And on to the golf course. The Lady Tigers hosted the LSU Tiger Golf Classic this weekend here in Baton Rouge. LSU's Madeline Sagstrom led the Tigers, finishing 3 under par for the tournament. Sagstrom finished tied for runner-up after a three-way playoff where Arkansas's Gabby Lopez won by a single stroke. As a team, LSU finished 4th in the Golf Classic. The Lady Tigers travel to the Dallas Athletic Club Invitational in 2 weeks on Friday, April 4th.
And getting away from campus, a Baton Rouge woman who simply wanted to lose weight ended up gaining an entirely new lifestyle. Here's a preview of my story about Jessica Guidry that will air tomorrow night on Tiger TV.
After a year, it was an entirely new person. She had changed completely. Average time it's about 2 years.
What did she do?
She did what, a year? Six months.
They said 6 months. I counted. I think it was 5, but I'm not saying anything.
She's the only person I've promoted on a podium, and I've promoted every one of her belts on the podium because it's just the way that she earns it.
Check out the rest of Jessica Guidry's story tomorrow on First and 10 with Rachel Richlinski at 6 o'clock p.m. right here on Tiger TV.